Welcome back to Sell or Die. This is my vlog, and this is a little bit of a different style that I'm doing for this particular video. And this is me just going through the steps of a recent pickup from the library. I may have mentioned before that one of the places that I source books that I then sell on places like Amazon, eBay, and sometimes Bonanza, among others that I might find in the future. One of the places I source from are libraries. Sometimes they have $1 bag of book sales. Sometimes they just sell per book. Right now, they're just selling the price per book. Forget what the amount is, it might be 25 cents. Anyway, what I do is I record a video of the shelves, then I go home and I mark down the books. So let's take a look at my steps here. This is for, I've done pickups before, but as far as recording the information down, this is the first that I'm actually doing this in my vlog. So this is local library pickup number one, my pickup trip number one, videography steps. So let's take a look at what they look like. So step number one, make sure I have enough storage on my phone for video. So that was the first step I did. I did that before I even left the house. I made sure I had at least like 3 gigs of storage. Now I should take a look at some point at my phone when I charge it again and find out how much storage that took up. That was my first step. Then I made sure that my phone camera was set to record at the highest res. Now I have a small Moto E6 basic phone. It records at supposedly at full HD, so I made sure that it was set to that instead of regular HD. So you're looking at going from 720p to 1080p, so a little bit sharper. Ideally, if you have 4K or something, it's even better for this. It's a very basic phone, so I made sure to set it at the highest res so I could record the best quality I can, because sometimes book titles are small. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't just use like a book scanner thing, for one thing, they make you wear masks at this library. Even though I'm vaccinated, I still have to wear a mask at the library. So I'm doing that, but then also I just don't like to stand around and scan. It would take 10 times as long. Recording it, I get it over with, and then I can look it up at my leisure at home. So then, of course, the next step, since I wrote out every step here, was to drive to the library. Remember to bring a mask because of their unfortunate mask rule. But, whatever. We got to get the numbers down, I guess. Then what I did was there were a few shelves. So I went to shelf area 1 to make sure that to record video of the names of the books. I didn't pull most of the books out. I don't know if I pulled any of them out. I just recorded the spines that were exposed with the title. Some of them were covered with library covers, but I did my best in regard to that. I got through that one. I will say in the process, I was a little self-conscious of people watching me, particularly employees. And I was thinking about, are they annoyed with me, wondering why the hell am I recording these things? Are they annoyed with resellers? Are people who are trying to look at books annoyed that I'm over here in the way of where they should be recording video? So this is something that I'm going to take note of in the process and talk about in videos so I can work through it and figure out this annoying, because the act of recording the videos isn't that much work actually. But if it turns into a thing where I have to stress and worry about being watched, like that's a concern of mine, that can make it 10 times as difficult to bear. And then really, if it becomes too much friction, too much of an obstacle, it might stop me entirely. So I need to work on the self-consciousness aspect, the anxiety that comes in there. Recording books, then I went to shelf area 2, which I did wait around a little bit for people to clear out of there. Went to shelf area 2, recorded video there. And then I think there might have been a third shelf with books, so I recorded video there. That was the recording, step 6 of recording any remaining books in other areas. Step 7 was to record the titles of the DVDs and other discs. I did that, and other media, just all other media, including audiobooks and such. I did that, which unfortunately I can't list the discs on Amazon unless you have some special thing that I don't have at the moment. And then in the end, once it's all recorded, I drove home. So I did all that, and my next step with it is going to be the process of, which I've started, it's the process of recording the videos, which I have a separate set of steps for that, which I'll show, even though I haven't gone through them yet. This is the book search video steps. So I'm calling the videos that I record at the library and other such places my book search videos. So the steps that I'm going to be going through using the video that I have recorded, recorded videos A through H. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 8 videos from the different shelves and such, from the different racks. They were each 2-sided, so that gives us a decent amount. Step 1, properly rotate and orient videos A to H. I started doing that, and then the device I was using, the battery died, so that will have to be something that I restart. Step 2 will be mark down the books from video A. So what I'm going to be doing for each video, A through H, is going to be, as I'm watching them, go through the videos and write down as many books and authors as I can that I can see in the video. The way I've been doing this is after I've recorded the videos, I've uploaded them to Google Drive, and then what I do is I download them from Google Drive to my Files app on the iPad, and then from there I open in Quick View, rotate the video, and then it allows me to view it in AirPlay on the television, where I can blow it up and zoom in and have it really as big as possible to see as much detail as I possibly can from the video, where I then record from. And then I write down the book titles, and I fit as much info as I can. I get as much info as I can. So if it shows the author, write down the author, and then if I have 4 of the letters from the title, and then it's covered by a library sticker, I'll just write down the 4 letters that I can make out, so that I can then search it later. So we'll see how that goes. It's wanting to be a perfectionist makes it more difficult, but I'm doing the best that I can with the information that I have, doing it this way. Maybe I'll find out later that it's just not a worthwhile way to do things, period, but we'll wait and see. Step number 3, do the same thing, mark down books from video B. Step number 4, do the same but with video C. Step 5, mark down books from video D. Step 6, mark down books from video E. Step 7, mark down books from video F. Step 8, mark down books from video G. Step 9, mark down books from video H. And number 10, go through all books and note which are valuable. So after I've written down all of these lists of books from each video, what I'm going to do is type them into Amazon or whatever website that I choose to decide it, to see how much they're selling for, so I can then decide if I think it's worthwhile. What I do from there is the books that I do deem worthwhile, I make a list of those, and then I will go back to the library in search of those books, keeping in mind that they're 25 cents a piece. So that'll help me decide which ones are worthwhile relative to how much they're selling for. All right, so those are my steps. That's what I'm going to be doing. I have to get through the rotating and then marking down everything. in the book search video steps first, and then after that, I'll go through all the books that are valuable, like I said, and then we will go from there to the next steps of looking for the books. So I'll be back soon, and I'll do another video. And who knows what I'll be talking about at that point. Maybe I'll be talking about doing these book search video steps. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more info. Ask me questions, and maybe I'll cover them on the Sell or Die vlog. See you soon.